Hello guys, JFM Studios here to give you the last video of 2017. Or should I say the last vlog of 2017. Because, of course, tomorrow, New Year's Eve, I release my slideshow, my artwork slideshow that I release every New Year's Eve. It's been a tradition since 2010, and I already edited it and compiled it, and it's going to be uploaded tomorrow morning. So, yeah, this video here is going to be short and sweet, at least I hope so. I'm going to add a few graphics here and there, but it's going to be simple but fun. No special effects. It's just me talking. But how has 2017 been for JFM Studios? It's been pretty good. Okay to good. Not amazing, not great, but good. I can point out some highlights of what happened for JFM Studios. I have the notes here. It's my iPad. I actually wrote it down in DeviantArt, my highlights. Forgive me, I don't have my glasses on, so I'm gonna have to zoom in here. Okay. Of course, at the beginning of this year, I started my little faux talk show series called Inside JFM Studios, and yeah, it's still going on. I'm still going to continue it, despite the lack of videos, uploads, and popularity. I'm still going to do it because, you know, the producer needs a job. I need a job too. And poor Amanda needs to be a mascot somehow. I quit Facebook for a moment, for a few months, you know. It was mid-January when I decided, hey, I need a break from this Facebook stuff, because, you know, Facebook nowadays is nothing more but, you know, it's all just drama, political BS, stupid viral videos, advertisements. You know, I just want to see how my friends are doing, not hey, so-and-so shared this dumb video. Some of them are funny, yeah, but still, I don't want that. Also, I got mad at a few people, so I decided to just go up and leave. I resurrected my old Facebook account just for the sake of you know, maintaining my Jevin Taylor Facebook page. And yeah, a couple months went by, and then some people missed me. So yeah, around October of this year, I came back. But I'm not updating my statuses as much anymore, because really, who cares what I have to say? If it's not about artwork, then no one cares, really. Started live streaming on YouTube. That's been fun. It's one of the best things that happened in this channel. Boy, it actually motivates me to finish some work, and I get to interact with some fans. And yeah, they enjoy it, I enjoy it. It's great. And I'm gonna see if I can buy a full XSplit license so we can all get that full-on experience. You know, HD and whatnot, you know. If only I had the money to conjure up, you know, a brand new camera, webcam, you know, HD camera, just like this. But of course, this camera doesn't work on the, you know, for live streams, you know. At least I don't think so. Maybe. Nah. Okay. Oh, it turned off. Hold on. What's next? Oh, I finished Jeff and Taylor episode 13, Spyware Madness. That was a summer blockbuster. I honestly thought you guys would hate it, because it's all about spywares, and there's no cute girls in it, no fan service at all, just action and conspiracy theories and weird puppets and an island, a tropical island. But a lot of people liked it. I haven't seen a single negative comment on episode 13. Man, I still gotta do that behind the scenes on Let's Look at episode 13. Still haven't done that yet. But that's another thing to look forward to next year. Sold. I went on a commission. Hold on, excuse me. I went on a convention and I sold on NabuCon in Helena, Montana. That was a great convention. I had lots of fun there. Nice. It was small, but you know, you see a lot of people, and yeah, I met some new friends too. Celestial Melt, Rosengard, Deeply Dapper. I met him too. Well, I met him last year, but you know, he interviewed me. It's lots of fun. And of course, I saw my friends again who live in Montana. Mark Jaracki, I think I said his name right. He's another guy I met. So, oh, and Feather White and Miss Peridot. Those are their artist names. Also, Toasty Marshmallow. I met her too, and her dad bought one of my books, so that's awesome. She's the one who drew that Buff Magikarp. Well, yeah, that's great. Very fun people over there. And I'm definitely going back next year. It's official. I'm going back in Montana for another convention in June of next year. So, look forward to that. I know I am. Okay, I lost my place. My Let's Play of Resident Evil 4. That was my very first Let's Play. I wanted to Let's Play a game that I'm passionate about, Resident Evil 4, and it was good. I only died 16 times on professional mode. I was hoping to not die, but of course professional mode always has to screw you up. But one of these days I'm going to beat it without dying on professional mode. One of these days. And just now I downloaded Final Fantasy IX, my most favorite game that I love and very passionate about. Someday I might do a Let's Play on that, but it is a very long game. On the original PlayStation it's 4 discs long. So yeah, if I were to play it normally without the cheats, it's gonna take a while, you know. I have to really, you know, if you guys want it, just let me know. But I would have to really decide how I can divide the parts. Maybe it'll be 40 videos long. You never know. But then again, it's taking up a lot of space in this channel, you know. A Halloween special. It was the first Halloween special in 3 years. I defeated an enemy that wanted to take over my studio, and he almost won, but I beat him up. Or should I say, Amanda killed him, and then she killed me. But then I got back to life, you know. You know, there was a phoenix down in my pocket, and it touched me, and I revived, you know. And Amanda, she apologized, so everything's all good. SenchiCon in Anchorage, Alaska. That was great. I met some cool people too. I met Tad Galusha. I met the owner of the comic shop there and the owner of the comic shop in Anchorage. And that's another highlight. I have copies of my first volume being sold at the comic shop right now. I sold 2 so far that I know, and it's great to have my stuff being sold, my physical books being sold at shops, you know. You never know what will happen next. That's one of the big highlights of this year. I also sold at PopCon this year. That's a convention up in the university and in my hometown, Fairbanks. I'd say the low point of that convention was my little kerfuffle with Old Man Redcoat. Scolded me for forgetting about his son's requests. That happened, what, 3 years ago? 2 years ago? That made me not want to do requests anymore. Because I know I'll forget. So requests, art trades, they're only reserved for close friends and people who I really know, you know. So, yeah, that's it. If I were to do a request, it would have to be a very quick sketch that I can put on the sketch dump, you know. I can't do the coloring, you know, all that stuff. Besides, I'm very busy with my comics, so I hope you understand. I'm even closing up commissions for January because I have episode 14 to focus on. So yeah. So speaking of episode 14, it'll be a very good episode. I'm going to have lots of fun drawing it. I'm 14 pages in. I think when it comes to, you know, I have like actually 12 or 13 pages sketched up. So yeah, hopefully I'll get it done very soon at the first quarter of 2018. And yeah, when it comes to the Jeff Taylor website, I am so focused. I want to update the website twice a week, Tuesdays and Saturdays. I have a whole bunch of quickies in the queue right now, and it'll be uploaded, twice a week. And I counted, it actually covers me up until May of this year. So that's a lot of quickies, That'll help me get focused on some episodes while you guys are not left in the dust, and I can actually update my website regularly. If I don't update the website, that means I'm not in front of my computer, and I'm actually in another town or something. A legitimate excuse. That's the best excuse I can give you guys. If I'm out of town, where I can't publish on the website physically, I have to actually drag the files onto the FTP physically, right there in front of my computer. Even if I'm sick, if I'm throwing up everywhere, I'm still motivated to actually go to my computer and upload to the website. So yeah, and if that were to happen, if I'm not there, I'll let you guys know. It's all about keeping you guys updated instead of just being away on hiatus for 5-6 months. My last update was in July of this year. That's unacceptable. I know I can't be too hard on myself, but still, I feel like I'm cheating you guys. You guys invest so much your time, your fan art, with my website, and I'm not updating it because I'm so busy with stuff. If I didn't have a full-time job, this will be great. I'll definitely work on my artwork every day, 24/7. I'll have breaks, but not too many breaks. I was going to say something else. Oh yeah. Another big thing that I want to do for 2018 is officially kick off my Patreon page. I actually made it a couple months ago. I haven't really officially announced it, but I'm going to make a few videos letting you guys know about it, about the details. I'll give you guys links. I'll even make a few. I'll make a few, small commercials about it, and I'll put those at the end of every video I make, just to let you guys know and remind you guys, and actually, pull some people in. The Patreon is to pay for JFM Studios, the business, because in order for me to actually print books and go on conventions and purchase new equipment, I have to use money from my business account, JFM Studios account. But it's been growing slowly and draining quickly, So I'm gonna have to have a second source of income, which is the Patreon page, and I, $1, $5, or $10 a month. That's all I'm asking for, and I'm gonna release some exclusive artwork and exclusive videos. That's all I can do for now on Patreon. So, yes. Alright, now that that's done, let's look at some stats. Some fun stats that happened this year. Alright. I'm going to have to bring my other notes, and I'm going to have to put on my glasses. I know I look much different without my glasses. I actually look like a Hispanic dude without my glasses. Hold on. But I have to have them in order to read these. Okay. Where is it? Ah, here we go. Okay. Some fun stats about followers. On this YouTube channel, I started this year with 2,833 subscribers, ended this year with 3,633 subscribers. So that's an 800 subscriber gain. That's awesome. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. And yeah, speaking of which, this has been a very busy year for JFM Studios, this channel, I abandoned my other channel, basically, in order to pay attention to this one. So yeah, that's great. Of course, not so great for Jeff Potato Comic, which is teetering on 1,400 subs for the past couple months. DeviantArt. DeviantArt is a great place. I met a lot of good friends and fans through DeviantArt. I thank you guys. I thank it once again. I started this year with 761 followers to 1,191 followers at the end, right now. Instagram, my favorite social media website. I started this year with 296 followers, ended this year with 460 followers. That kind of breaks my heart a bit. Of course, I gotta thank you guys for following me, but still. How do these other artists gain tens of thousands of followers and I just end up with bunk, you know? Is it me? Is it my artwork? Is it my tags? Is it because I'm not showing my chest? I'm sorry, I'm not gonna sexualize myself. I will sexualize my characters, but I won't sexualize myself. Even if that's the case, I'm not gonna release any of that overly suggestive stuff on Instagram. You know, I still have a little bit of integrity when it comes to that Instagram site. But Tumblr, though, I'm much more lucid, much more free on what I can upload there. You know what I'm talking about. My other blog. JFM Studios. 225 followers in that blog. Ended this year with 390. Not bad. Not bad at all. Although, I would like more. Not because I'm greedy. It's because I am eager to show my artwork to the world. And in order to show artwork, I must be active. And boy, this was a pretty active year for me. I'll show you some stats. 223 illustrations done this year. 233. Yes, that is just about the same amount. Did I say 200? No, 223. Yes, 223 different images this year. No matter how big or small, how detailed or simple, I've made 223 different illustrations this year. And that's not including the comic pages or the quickies. And funny enough, 23 of those 223 drawings are not safe for work. Those are adult works. Definitely not for children to look at. And yeah, come on. I'm human. Everybody has to have some fun with their artwork. This is all based off of curiosity and fun. And it's only 11% of my total work, so who cares? Other people actually make it the majority of the work. And you know, I don't want to be one of those guys that relies on sex to actually gain more followers. You know, it's fun, believe me. I don't know why I'm looking down here, but it's very I was gonna say therapeutic, but still, I don't know. It all depends. I don't care what you draw, as long as it's not you know, posted in a public place where children can see, or sensitive families like mothers or grandmothers can get heart attacks. You know, I don't want anybody's grandma to get a heart attack by looking at, you know, Ashley showing off her tits. I don't want that. Come on. Nope. Okay. Other stats that happened this year. Actually, I think that's it for the stats. Right? Right? Okay. All right. It's time for awards. Awards and superlatives. This is something I didn't do last year, but this year I want to have some fun with it. So, yeah, it's going to be great. Okay. Let's start with my worst drawing of the year. This is a drawing where I'm either not happy with the outcome, with the finished product, or I'm just too embarrassed to show to people. And this drawing right here is not that bad. It looks kind of good. It's just, I'm kind of embarrassed to show it. In fact, I only showed it to in one of my places, but yeah, I just didn't want to creep people out. And I feel like it kind of ruins the character. But anyway, here it is. It's Jacob Johansson with his 2 assistants, and boy, they have some nice booties. Yeah. I got a comment saying that they can't imagine Jacob doing something like this. They thought he was like one of the silent bad guys with a huge amount of will. And yeah, that makes sense. In the comic, even though Jacob Johansson is a handsome, muscular dude, he doesn't really take advantage of women. He's not really sexualizing them or anything. He sexualizes himself just to gain something from people, but he's not really a womanizer, you know. There are some moments in the comic where he hangs out with Jane, and people will think that he's hitting on some 14-year-old girl, but he has no interest in her at all. He has no interest in anybody. He just wants to gain their trust in order for them to do something for him, which will, you know, benefit him and Team Starhammer. Basically, it's all about gaining power and money for him. He's not Harvey Weinstein. No, he's not Roy Moore either. In fact, if he sees Roy Moore, he would beat him up. Okay. But that's the worst drawing of the year. The best drawing of the year, it's a tie. Oh my goodness, what? It's a tie between Lynn versus the World and Formal Blue. I like both of these pictures. In fact, I separated this award into 2 different categories: Best Fan Art Picture and Best Original Picture. Of course, I love the composition of Lynn versus the World. We see a whole bunch of different people. It's all drawn in my style. It's very grungy. It's a parody off of the cover art for Final Fight Streetwise. And yeah, I can totally see this in an alternate reality where Lynn's family gets abducted and she has to fight her way through Royal Woods, you know, through the gangs and the bad guys and the trolls and the haters and the old man redcoats. She's gonna beat all of them up. It's gonna be tough, but yeah. I had to edit it a little bit because some guy on the Buru, the Loud House Buru, said that she has a nice ass. And I'm like, no, it's not meant to be like that. So I edited her butt a little bit so it can be, it'll be less noticeable, you know. I had a little crease there, but I made a little innocent bump, a little baby bump, you know, so no one can ask Lynn to back that up. You know, come on, man. Crazy, man. The Buru's crazy, man. Oh, man. Okay, well, in my other drawing, Formal Blue, she's wearing Chun-Li's formal dress from Street Fighter V. And Chun-Li, man. Oh, man, that Chun-Li, she's now my favorite character of Street Fighter. You know, it's like, she's now sexy. You know, she's very sexy. That Chun-Li. But yeah, I do see similarities between her and Blue. Well, mostly the pigtails and wearing blue and the thighs and the spiked bracelets. So that's why she's Chun-Li, a little bit. So I made her wear Chun-Li's formal dress, and she looks beautiful. Blue looks a bit older, a bit curvier, and she's holding a fan that has her cute little chibi face on it. So that's a plus. And that's why I think I like this drawing a lot. Runner-ups are my fairy tale drawing of Urza and Lucy. That's just a runner-up because of the amount of detail in it. It's very great. So, yeah, that's amazing. Disappointment of the year for JFM Studios. Man, I guess yeah, it would have to be Chris Savino, man. When he got fired and he admitted it, it's like, dang, it's like that? Chris Savino, you were like that the whole time? All the interviews I've listened to, in your past, you actually showed that you've taken a dick pic and showed it to a woman. Lord knows how many times you did that to other girls, Chris Savino. I wonder what he's doing right now. Because how can you recover from that? What is he doing? What job? Is he working at a 7-Eleven somewhere? I don't know. But somehow, there's a part of me that still wants to meet him. Because he is an influence, but still, he's like... He just showed that he's like a jackass. He admitted it. I saw his Facebook profile pic looking like he has cancer. Looks like he lost a lot of weight due to the stress that happened in just a few days. Oh man, his wife got a pixie haircut. Probably asked for a divorce. Man, and it's even more awkward because I saw a video of her just the other day making pudding. This happened back in March. She recorded this back in March of this year. But then she was making pudding and she referenced Bill Cosby. And then she's like, let's not joke about Bill Cosby because he did some bad things. And I'm like, ooh, if only she knew that her husband is a Bill Cosby. Or Bill Clinton. Or Harvey Weinstein. Or Kevin Spacey. Or a Charlie Rose. Could you believe it? Charlie Rose? He walks out naked in front of his assistants, thinking that they might want to do something with him. He's an old man, and they're like young women. Come on, for the life of me, I can never understand why these guys can be so delusional. Man, people can talk shit about other guys like Tom Preston and. I was about to say Chris Chan, but Chris Chan did some very bad things. So did Tim Buckley, But Tom Preston, he never did any of that stuff. Come on, everybody hates on Tom Preston because he doesn't like criticism. Whatever. Okay. I went off the rails a little bit. So yeah, that's the disappointment of the year. Chris Savino being ousted, and by Cartoon Brew being ousted by them. Sorry. But boy, it really disappointed everybody, not just me. Man. Okay, the JFM Studios Person of the Year. Oh my gosh. I'm just like Time Magazine. Who is the Person of the Year? This doesn't have to be a great influential person. It would have to be a person that's been mentioned a lot of times this year, at least to me, and through my experience on the internet. And the JFM Studios Person of the Year is Jump Jump. Boy, he has gone through a lot this year. And yeah, of course, I'm not going to give away details, but from what I've from what I've understand, he draws Loud House fan art. A lot of them are good, a lot of them are safe for work, a lot of them are not safe for work, and people are demonizing him, calling him a pedo, calling him a lot of things, and I just don't sense that in him. I've talked to him, I've chatted to him, and he doesn't seem like a very bad guy, I mean, I've drawn some not safe for work stuff too, but it doesn't mean I want to do any of that stuff in real life. I've watched certain porn videos. Doesn't mean I want to do that in real life, but still, the guy went through a lot this year, and people kept talking about him. People wondered where he went for the last couple months. And yeah, of course he's back now, but still. Jump Jump is JFM Studios Person of the Year. Show of the Year. This is a show that really influenced me this year. It's a show that I discovered. Last year, it was Loud House. This year is Fairy Tail. Oh my goodness, I love this show, Fairy Tail. Of course, it's not new or anything. It came out a couple years ago, but it's new to me. But man, this show, man, has some cute characters, impelling storylines, has some great story arcs that don't last long, and great character development, and it really taught me how to treat minor characters importantly. That's why I'm bringing back the boys in Jeff Taylor. Jerry, Marquise, Anthony, those guys. We'll see them in quickies and in future episodes more often. They're coming back into the minor character picture, you know, instead of the background character, you know. All right. So that is the show of the year. When it comes to boxing, it is my favorite sport. And of course, I want to talk more about it in this channel, which is why I'm going to dedicate 1 or 2 videos a month talking about boxing. It's something that I'm also passionate and knowledgeable about, even though I just became a hardcore boxing fan for like 3 years now. I pretty much know about it, and I would like to talk to other people about it and see if you guys are interested. But it is an interest of mine, and I want to just, you know, talk about it. I really do. So yeah. Expect that next year. Some boxing videos. Of course, if you're not interested, you don't have to click on the video or anything. But yeah, 2017 has been an okay year, but 2018 I'm going to try to make it even better. 2018, it's going to be the year where we'll see if Jeff and Taylor has the goods, because I'll be updating twice a year. Excuse me, twice a month. Oh boy, it used to be twice a year. Okay, twice a week. Twice a week. I'm going to upload twice a week. So, yeah. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Don't forget, tomorrow morning is the release of my 2017 artwork slideshow. And you get to see all the pictures. It's about 15 minutes long, and I hope you enjoy. With that said, I hope you have a very happy new year, and Godspeed, and I'll see you guys in a video real soon. Alright guys, JFM out. Goodbye.